This Indiana Sports Network interview is presented by Lynn's Pharmacy.
Hi, this is Steven Strimming with Indiana Sports Network and XLH Sports, and we have the pleasure today to interview Mason Gillis from the Purdue Boilermakers. Welcome, Mason.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
We always like that. Talk a little bit about this year's team. Of course, Jaden's not here, Sasha's not here, and Trey Wren. But this team, you guys seem to be really relaxed, and you guys look like there was a lot of teaching moments going on. Matt Painter mentioned to us that this team has a very high basketball IQ. You'd like to comment on that maybe to start this conversation?
Yeah, I would definitely agree that we have a high IQ. The biggest thing is that we have a lot of young guys, and so those young guys just need to continue to listen to coach and listen to the older players. They're doing a really good job of it already, being early this year, so as they continue doing that throughout this year, to really help. And then, the older guys just need to keep doing their job, taking care of what they need to do, because we know what we need to do. And then also add in and helping the younger players learn what they need to do, and then just the little things about what we do to help us win. So.
And Mason, one of the things that Caleb, we talked about, and Brandon and I want you to expound on that, is when you're coming in not only from high school, but you're coming into the Big Ten, there's a major difference between high school basketball and college basketball. How difficult was that for you when you first came here? Of course, you had the opportunity to redshirt and get healthy before you came into that. What was that really like to you?
Yeah, the redshirt year really helped me. I was able to play all year in practice and get used to the older guys playing at the Big Ten level. And so whenever I was able to step in after my redshirt year, it was kind of a softer transition. Instead of high school to playing, I was able to play 1 year in practice and then step there. But I'm confident in our younger guys. I know that they'll be fine this year. From the ones that are coming from high school to college, they might get a little shocked in the first couple games, but I'm sure that after that, we won't have any problem. So.
Yeah, and you and I both know once you step on the floor at the Big Ten, it is a shock for a little bit.
Yes, definitely.
When you're talking about some of your younger guys, but you also got David Jenkins Jr. to come in, and he's a solid player. He's had 6 years in college. Talk a little bit about what you think David's going to bring to this team.
Yeah, I think he's going to bring a lot of fight this year. He can really shoot the ball, really score the ball. And so as long as we keep getting closer to each other with all the new guys, including David, I think our chemistry is just going to keep going up, and all of our skill and talent is going to come out.
Mason, what do you think are some things that you last year that you went through that you worked on this summer that's going to, people when they're watching you either on TV or here at Mackey, they're going to go, wow, he's really improved that skill.
Sole focus is still just shooting, and then everything else that comes off of that, I'm looking to shoot first, and then if they want to take me out of that, shot fake, and then a couple dribble pull-ups, shot fake, get to the middle, be able to deliver the ball to the shooter. Hopefully he hits it down so I get my assist. But other than that, just staying on the boards, just really doing everything that the team needs me to do to win. I haven't been working on anything like special. Anything crazy, just improving my skill in my role and what I need to be doing so that we can help win the game.
One of the other things that you can talk about where we did not interview him was Trey Wren. Trey looks like he's really bulked himself up a little bit, got himself in really good condition, and he looked pretty good for the first day of practice.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with him. He's another young guy who's able to redshirt, and I think the redshirt year helped him just like it helped me. That whole entire year can really benefit a player whenever they are watching film, they're asking the right questions, and, you can tell that when they're listening because they're implementing the things that have been talked about onto the court. So whenever a player like him, with his skill, talent, and size, and he's also listening, he's a great guy. I'm looking to see what he can do this year, so I'm excited for it.
Mason, we all know about Matt and the great job he does here and training, but let's talk about Terry and Brandon and a few of the other coaches that you see them on the bench, but you don't really see them here like they work every day with you guys. Yeah. Talk about how important that is for you guys to get the little things.
Yeah, it's huge, and I think it's big props to Coach Paint for delegating and trusting his assistant coaches and doing that because they can. They have the talent. They know what they're talking about. And so whenever we go to our breakdowns, either one coach is talking about offense, one coach is talking about defense, but they all know every aspect of it. They know what each player needs to be doing, and so whenever we're listening and they're coaching, it kind of goes hand in hand, and it needs to go hand in hand. So, whenever everybody's on the same page, that's whenever you can really see how good the players are, how good the coaches are, because everything's coming out. But whenever there's small small disputes and people aren't agreeing with one another, then it's kind of hard to just play the game. But I think we're all on the same page right now, so I'm really happy about that.
Mason, you came to Purdue. Why don't you tell everyone that's watching on TV in their homes, what are you majoring at here at Purdue, and how far along are you?
Yeah, so I'm going into my 4th year. This is my 4th year right now in college. I graduated this.
That doesn't seem possible, does it?
Yeah, it's been a while. I graduated this past summer in 3 years in organizational leadership, and I'm in grad school right now to get my MBA, Master's of Business Administration. So I have this year and next year left to play.